Okay. It's working.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, as we do every month.
Sure. How are you?
Hello, who's on?
Is anybody here? I know Kimberly are. She wasn't even here last time. She was sick last time.
Yeah, and she's out of town this time.
Yeah. So hopefully somebody will hang out with us.
Yeah. Say hi. There.
What if it's just us?
Then we'll just talk. Oh, 3 people. It might be just us. And that's fine.
Because we'll talk anyways.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a while. The whole last couple weeks before back to school has been intense.
It's been super rough. Yeah. Oh, hey-o.
Lord, she's just going to go up and down in her chair the whole hall.
I feel
That'd
like
be amazing.
I'm just huge.
It's your hair.
It's my hair.
And I should pull mine out.
It's a little warm in here.
Yeah, so don't know about you all, but it feels like we're kind of knee deep in fall right now. It's still pretty warm, but it also feels kind of crisp.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that hot thing during the day, but there's that cool breeze at nighttime, the morning time. We've had all this foggy weather in the morning and then burns off into hot.
It's really been nice. I mean, except for the hot. When we walk to pick the kids up at school every day, I'm like, it's so hot. Why is it so hot?
Yeah.
No, we're not going to stay and play at the playground. It's too hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, super happy school's back.
Yeah. It was a summer. That's for sure.
Yeah. How was your summer?
Yeah, who's on? Say hi. Let us know how you're doing. Sometimes it doesn't
I don't know. Anyway. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
We are working on some fancier signs because we have new lines on these ones from some beautiful sun bleach art. So, Shan, what's on your needles?
Well, I am finishing up some socks on Vacay.
Ooh, yeah. Anybody do socks on Vacay this summer with us? I started 2 socks.
We're going to talk about it later.
Oh.
But I basically have, this is Stefan's sock in Grand Canyon. Because he lived there and worked there for a summer when he was young.
What did he do there?
He was a trail crew for the California Conservation Corps.
Nice.
So he was in the backcountry. Yeah. He was in Yosemite, but his sister lives in Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah, I'm super confused. Okay, I hope he's not watching. I do know my husband. Yeah, he didn't work there, but his sister did, and his family went there every summer. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have one for Hazel. This is in Tsunami, which is named after her favorite dragon from this Wings of Fire series that she loves.
Perfect.
When she was in 2nd grade, her teacher called her Tsunami, and she signed Tsunami as her name on all of her papers.
Oh my God.
So, and then just other socks too.
Y'all can hear us, right? See us? Let us know. Oh my God.
And then this is using I don't think I'm going to have enough.
Is that
2 socks?
Is that my birthday present?
Yeah. Don't show Laura Jean. So this is just using up scraps with Eliza Frunk.
Yeah.
And the glow up rainbow is kind of subtly in here.
The good news is I'm going to totally forget this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be so shocked.
I'll be
when
very
she receives
surprised.
it. Yeah. And that's about it. I've got another a design on my needles too, but it's not really that interesting right now. Oh, this is another sock. It's just a Sunday sock in Mermaid in the Shade.
Oh,
I think. Is it Mermaid in the Shade? It's one of the mermaid colors.
Sure. That one and Mermaid's Dream 2, we always get mixed up.
It's one of those two.
Yeah.
I think it's Mermaid in the Shade.
Aren't they? They're the coolest socks. I agree, Ashley. What's on my needles, you ask?
What's on your needles, Lord Jean?
So many things. I have this sock, and I meant to work on it a whole bunch of summer, and every time I pulled it out, there was a broken tip, and then I'd forget to pull new needles. So this morning, I went to pull new needles, and I could only find zeros, not double zeros. So these are on not broken needles, but they're the wrong size. So
they're too big. Yeah.
So I just, in my haste, I couldn't find the right size. So anyways, they're still in the same problem. And then at the Dave Matthews Band concert, I worked on this sock, which one of the dude bros selling merch was like, "You're knitting a sock? Like, dude, you don't even know.
Yes.
And this is in the new color, Crafted Perfection from Herstory, and it's really beautiful.
It's so gorgeous.
This color has there was definitely a little bit of a variation between skeins. So mine doesn't have a lot of pink in it, whereas I think Kimberly's does, that she was working on, and it's a stunning color. And when I was knitting it, there was, all the concert lights. Yeah. The green in there was glowing in the dark. It was pretty awesome.
I need to find that skein up when I get home today.
Yeah, you do.
That's so pretty.
It's so pretty. And if you ever want to read our Herstory love letters, they're on the blog. So you can go back and see who we featured and their story. And Joanna's an amazing artist. So that's one thing that I was chugging on. Also, I knit 2 days in a row, quite big chunks. And with the heat and dehydration, my joints are all angry.
Knitter's body.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to do today, but I'm also working on this sweater. I want to say it's like Not So Little Nugget or something like that, because it's the adult version of the kids sweater. And
it's so pretty.
So this is my Rhinebeck sweater, and I'm just about to start color 3. Oh God, you can't even see it.
Are you doing the same amount of yardage or the same amount of
4
rows?
inches?
Okay. Nice.
So what I realized though is that there's neck shaping. Oh my God, can I even hold it correctly? So you did neck shaping at the top, and so I based the 4 inches off the back, not the front.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And then I stopped my increases, so the pooling is now flush. It's a little bit different. It's shifted.
Yeah.
But I'm really liking it, and it's such a great, just basic pattern to plug into, whatever you want.
Right.
And hers, she did do blocks of color changing, and I think I had 6 or 7 colors, so I just said 4 inches of color. I think that's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's
so
like
beautiful.
My main focus, because deadline and all that jazz. Although I'm flying to Texas alone without Shannon, and I feel like I have time.
You're going to get a lot of knitting done. Yeah. You're going to get a lot of knitting done.
Yeah. And when I was routing around, because I lost my yarn for a minute for the next color, so I was rooting around in my office, and I found this project that is so close to being done. But I took this camping, remember, and I forgot my next color.
So you're just kind of like stalled.
Yeah. So I have a bobble section, and then
I think you have a bobble section, garter, and then the bind off.
Yeah. So I'm super close.
That's so pretty. So that's the ShannaJean Colette.
Yeah. And I'm using Gates the Arctic and Pixie, and I can get it.
Fighting Iris in a sock, yeah. Is it Fighting Iris? I don't know.
Violet, yeah. So this is Fighting Iris,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because from Glow Up. It's the bubble from Glow Up.
Yeah. Which I think should be on everything.
It's so amazing. Pretty. It's such a pretty color.
So that's what's on my needles.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of wonderful things on your needles.
Yeah. But, it wouldn't be me without.
I didn't show everything. I mean, I still have like 2 shawls, 4 more socks. Yeah. And one tonight, because I'm going to cast on that.
Oh, yeah.
Your practice. My other one? Yeah. I know. I got to look for more of that color.
Yeah.
Too.
Let's do some Rising Tide. Let's see. Ooh, I like that background music. So our Rising Tide this month is a twofer. First is Chicken Coop Botanicals, and that is owned by Deb Hardy, and I've known her since, God, how long have I known her? Since like 2009.
Yeah, I met her right after we opened the shop.
Yeah,
I taught her how to embroider.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
she signed up for a class, and the teacher quit.
God, forever.
Is that
memories?
Yeah. Oh, memories.
Anyways, she is an idea machine.
She is. She's amazing.
So many incredible ideas. Anyways, one of her businesses is Chicken Coop Botanicals, and she's been our partner for the Witch in a Box kits. So she makes all these goodies and treasures, and Shannon and I love the heck out of them.
It's so good. You get like basically a whole like kind of feel good for the month kit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
This one was Ostara, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe this is the second spring one. Or maybe this is Beltane.
this one is a star, I think.
Okay. Summer Rose. No, that would be Lithia.
Oh.
So this one had bath salts and it had temple balm, a sunstone, and there's something magic in there. The summer one had a salve, and I took that with us when we were in Ohio, and I used it on my tattoos. It's almost empty.
It was perfect for tattoos.
Yeah.
I used mine too.
Yeah. So we still have kits in the shop, and then we're going to add the next one. I think you say it Mabon. I'm a terrible witchy person, but that's the next witch holiday coming up, which is the fall equinox. And those kits will be listed shortly. These are just amazing. So if you want to get any of our back stock of them, and those are the colors that I'm using in my sweater, if you didn't know.
All of the witchy colors.
All of the witchy colors. Yeah. So it's going to be this glorious fade. It's going to be amazing.
And small teaser, we have a witchy collaboration that is going to be dropping in November with a bunch of really talented designers that showcase the witchy yarns too.
Yeah. So Chicken Coop Botanicals, she's got a website. She's got a lot of great products. If you're not opposed to CBD balm ointment things, her Cool It is amazing. Yeah. And I rub it all over my neck and shoulders a lot. We have one at work and at home because we just use it so much. So highly recommend her products, and she's a great person. Big fan. Our second little reminder, because we've talked about Marie before, but Oregon Flock and Fiber, which sort of goes into what's in our briefcases. Yeah. Oregon Flock and Fiber is coming up at the end of September, and Marie from A Needle Runs Through It is going to be with us in the booth. She'll have bags and needle minders and stitch markers, like amazing. The
best stitch markers in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. So many fun themes and things. So she'll be here, and we cannot wait to see Maria.
We love her so much.
So much.
She's so sweet.
She's the best.
Yeah.
She's the best.
She's who we frantically FaceTime if we have any problems with our sewing machines or sewing.
Yeah. 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 And if she doesn't know how to do it, she'll learn how to do it.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about more what's in our briefcases.
We have so many things in our briefcases that are kind of percolating out of our briefcases. And getting ready for either later in the fall or mostly kind of 2020 releases.
Yeah.
Like, kind of holiday season.
Yeah.
Releases.
I think that's kind of one thing that gets missed in running the retail side of things, is that folks don't know how far out we plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at this point, I think we have something bumped into 2021.
Yeah.
And like, is somebody climbing on the building?
It seems like it.
What is happening? Yeah. Cool.
Spider-Man's here.
No big deal.
And BD. So, so we, like you kind of do this long-term planning. Yeah. So you kind of sketch things out. And then as you get closer to things coming to fruition, you flesh them out.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of long-term sketching, and then we're doing the short-term fleshing right now.
Yeah.
Which has been difficult just because we haven't been able to see each other that much.
And when we've been busy, the kids were with us.
Yeah. And like the last time we were together with the kids, they wouldn't leave us alone. Like they were in the room we were in making a lot of noise.
Well,
and they wouldn't leave.
Francis wasn't playing well.
Yeah.
So the 4 older kids did great, and then Francis just screamed.
But they kept coming in too, remember? Your boys and Hazel especially.
I don't even,
we're like, get out of here.
It was when we were at your house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But so anyway, so we have a lot of things that are super exciting that are coming up that we can't yet talk about, but we're so close to being able to talk about.
Yeah.
So
okay, so what are the things we can't talk about? What are you wearing, Shan?
Well, I'm just wearing a pin that is
let me get
kind
my
of
face
a teaser for something that we have coming
Ooh,
up.
it's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
We have some amazing swag
We have some
coming.
really exciting things coming up. And this is, oh my God, I just put that on incorrectly.
Did you stab yourself?
Pins are real hard for me. So the pin is one of the things that is coming up.
Yeah. Super excited. Somebody is crawling on the building.
Yeah, it's really,
why. They did not give me notice about this.
Yeah. Like Spider-Man is coming for a visit.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you?
Yeah.
Santa Claus. Hi, Becca.
Hey.
Yeah, so we're super excited.
Yeah.
And we'll be dropping more hints in the next month or so. Yeah.
Yeah. So ShannaJean is definitely in her briefcase and in a big way coming out next year. Witchy. Witchy's coming up. Something that has come and gone a little bit, which will bleed into the next segment. So y'all remember we did these for LYS's, the National Parks Club for Socks on Vacay in the summer. So if you went to your local yarn shop and you got 4 skeins over the summer, you got this at the end of summer.
Look at how cute that is.
Isn't it amazing? Kimberly designed these. And then if you did all 16 colors, you got the patch and
You got both.
the pin.
As Ashley would say, the mama and the baby.
They are so freaking cute.
They're so cute.
Yeah, so those are exclusive to yarn shops. And if you purchase at them, because again, we want you all to shop there and we want our yarn shops open.
Yeah.
So Socks on Vacay.
Socks on Vacay. Yeah, so that is kind of segueing into our kind of let's get into it. Because today we thought, boom, boom, boom,
check out those bleach
boom.
sun marks.
I know you can so see it there.
3 fades. We got the fade sun bleach.
We are going to have nicer signs for the next time.
I don't know if you need to say nicer.
I mean more. We're gonna have different.
We're gonna have
Different.
branded. We're gonna have branded.
We're gonna brand everything. We're gonna go get ShannaJean tattoos on our butt next week.
We should.
Not on our butt. Maybe. ShannaJean. Keep your eyes peeled. There might be something amazing coming soon. We could do it. That'd be hilarious. Okay. So anyway, our let's get into it today. We're starting out talking about Socks on Vacay, which is our way to get people to knit socks in the summer. We translated it to more of a, not more, but also including yarn shops more fully than we have in the past this summer. And it's also a way to talk about these kind of Instagram challenges.
Yeah.
So Socks on Vacay, from May 1st to September,
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day, whatever that date was. Second?
Third.
September 3rd. Knit as many socks as you can using Laura Jean's yarn and my patterns. And it was super fun. And people were doing like photos. We have to pick winners. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But people do photos in different locations, doing different things while knitting socks, knitting as many, like as big a pile as you can. Somebody asked if they could, if there was a prize for knitting the least amount.
And I win that.
I think that she knit 1 whole sock, so I think you still beat her.
I got 2 toes, y'all.
So it's just a fun way to get, to just encourage people to still be knitting over the summer and have that community aspect.
And socks are just such the great take-along project for all your travels and, being busy chatting around the campfire.
Yeah, it's easy to throw into a bag. It's easy to knit on while you're doing other things, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So I did bring all of my socks to show.
Oh, that you did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, I inadvertently did as well.
Nice. Well, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Well, okay. So here are mine. So I finished one short attention span in Goddess, which was the first herstory color this year. For Beyonce. And then I can't remember the order, so I'll just bring them out. So I finished one Lickety Split, which is from my newest sock collection in Haleakala, which is one of the national parks colorways from the summer in Hawaii. I finished one Sunday sock using Peachberry Sparkle for the toes, heels, and cuff, and Petrified Forest, which is a national parks colorway from last year, I think.
Yep. And it's in Utah, I think.
Yes. And
stunning combination.
then I finished Lickety Split and Eliza Frunk. And this is the yarn that the one that I'm may or may not be making for Laura Jean is the leftovers from this pair.
You know what I was going to tell you too is when we moved and I was sorting all my clothes and putting socks away, I was like, I got to tell Shannon I don't need any more knit socks.
You have so many knit socks,
so many
don't
knit
you?
socks.
Yeah. I mean, so do I, but I keep making them for myself.
Yeah.
So this is another Lickety Split. It was my go-to pattern at the beginning of the summer in Fresh Bloom, which was a Friday photo challenge colorway.
Last year it was the short attention.
Stumptown.
Yeah.
Stumptown. I made so many pairs of
So many.
socks. Oh my gosh.
She wouldn't stop.
And then this is a little pair of Sunday socks in Preconceived Notion, which was a Her Street color this year.
February.
Okay.
Amazing
for
artist.
Astrid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm finishing up Hazel's. And yep, that's it.
That's a lot of socks.
That's a lot of socks. It's for last year I did so many,
many.
that this year it was like, but you know, I got a lot done.
Yeah.
And they're almost all for me. One of my goals this year was to make them for other people too. So I started one for Stefan.
And your girls.
Yeah, I made a pair for Astrid. I've almost got a pair for Hazel done. Yeah. So
you're doing great.
We're getting there.
Yeah. I managed this. So my hands have not been doing great. Like I got to get a massage for my shoulder because something's pinched back there.
Oh,
so it's knitting, especially at a small gauge. My hands have not wanted to do it.
Yeah, I get that.
I've tried to play it a little bit safe. Yeah. So building off that, in like the idea of Instagram challenges and maybe broader knit-alongs, but like I know you've done the drawing, like 30 days of blah blah blah, or like the me.
Yeah.
And Shannon, I tend to last for like a minute, like a literal minute. And by day 3, I'm like, oh, whoops. I'm over it. What about, how do you tend to fare?
It depends, honestly. I feel like
on the theme?
I think so. And just what my excitement is surrounding it. So on the drawing challenge, I did all 30 days and it was awesome.
Did you like within 30 days though? Like you didn't take more time because you forgot?
No, I did it every day. I really did draw every day and wanted to carry that through. And then that's where I lost steam because I was like, this would be great just to flex these creative muscles that are different than the ones I normally flex. I really like drawing. I was drawing with my girls a lot. I don't think that.
Oh God, no, thank you.
I
don't know if we can. Let me see if I can delete and block. No, thank you. Can I report?
User and timeout.
Sorry, y'all. 1 second. We are reporting comments. I'm so sorry, everybody. I will keep doing this.
You can also hide user.
Okay. I'll do that in this last one.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Hide user? Is that? Should we do that?
Put user in timeout? I don't know.
Well, they should be in that timeout. Okay.
300 seconds.
We'll see.
I don't even know what that is. 5 minutes. Okay, so anyway, drawing challenge was awesome.
Sorry.
And maybe in May, the first year I did it, I think I did every day.
Oh, really?
But then every other challenge I've ever done, I've petered out.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a daily challenge, like with prompt stuff, I've petered out between 3 and 7 days, I suppose.
Yeah, like those Meet the Makers and you're supposed to post blah, blah, blah. It's fun to see everybody else's, but I just figured, I don't know.
It also takes a little bit of planning, you know? True. So
I think there's also a percentage of me that's like, don't tell me what to do.
I'm sure that's very true. So yeah, you can't tell me what to talk about today.
Right.
I'm not interested in this.
Right. Which I think is also like, do you feel like that translates to knit-alongs or mystery? You know, like, do you?
I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't, except for the like Socks on Vacay, that kind of thing. But even ones that we've done where we're, you know, I'm nowhere on my ShannaJean Colette.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I did